In 1590, a ship arrived on the coast of North Carolina, carrying supplies for 117 English settlers. But when the crew landed, they found nothing. No bodies, no signs of struggle, no explanation, just a single word carved into a wooden post: CROATOAN. The colonists had vanished without a trace, and to this day, nobody knows what really happened to them. It was 1585. England was desperate to establish a foothold in the New World before Spain claimed everything. Queen Elizabeth I authorized Sir Walter Raleigh to lead an expedition to the coast of what is now North Carolina. The first group of settlers landed on Roanoke Island and immediately struggled. Tensions with local Native American tribes, lack of food, and no support from England forced most of them to return home. But Raleigh didn't give up. In 1587, he sent a second group, 117 men, women, and children, under the leadership of John White. This time, they were supposed to stay. Things went wrong almost immediately. Supplies were running dangerously low, so John White sailed back to England to get help. He promised the colonists he would return within months, but England was at war with Spain. The famous battle against the Spanish Armada was about to begin, and no ships could leave. White was trapped in England for 3 long years. When he finally returned to Roanoke in August 1590, the colony was completely empty. The houses had been dismantled. The fort was overgrown and carved into a post at the entrance, the word CROATOAN. There was no cross carved above it, which the settlers had agreed would mean they left in danger. So whatever happened, it wasn't an emergency escape. So what happened? There are 3 main theories. First, they assimilated with the CROATOAN tribe, a friendly Native American group living on a nearby island. Some historians believe the colonists simply walked away from the failed settlement and were absorbed into the tribe. This would explain the carved word. Second, they were attacked and killed, either by a hostile tribe or by Spanish forces who saw the English colony as a threat. But there were no bodies, no weapons, no signs of violence. Third, and perhaps the most compelling, they tried to sail back to England on their own, using a small boat, and were lost at sea. Archaeologists have found English artifacts mixed with Native American items near the CROATOAN area, which supports the first theory. But no graves, no definitive proof, nothing. The Lost Colony of Roanoke remains one of America's greatest unsolved mysteries. 117 people, including babies, women, entire families, simply ceased to exist. No remains, no records, no answers. Archaeologists are still digging at the site today. DNA studies are being conducted on descendants of the CROATOAN tribe, now known as the Lumbee people. And that single carved word still haunts historians more than 4 centuries later. CROATOAN. Was it a message? A clue? Or just the last word of people who knew they would never be found? If you found this story as fascinating as I did, subscribe, because history is full of mysteries like this one, and we're just getting started.